Hey everyone, VH here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's video is on void imprints, how to get your hero up to V4 and all the things associated with that. This is a proper beginner guide. If you're not a beginner, you're probably not going to gain much from it, but you can always like and subscribe the video anyway to check out any of the other guides, my account playthroughs, or the mid-game and further on guides that are going to be released sooner rather than later. So what are we covering in today's video? Where to imprint, how much it costs, what do they do, what can't you pick, and what is my recommended picks. First off, on the hero screen here, you click on the little blue icon. This only unlocks when you've got an E5 hero. You can't do it before, you can't even look at it before, to be fair. But yeah, it's up here. And once you've clicked on that, this opens up, okay? V4, because there's 4 stages. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Each stage has 3 nodes attached to it. Each node costs exactly the same amount, and then it scales up as you go on to the next stuff. So for V1, you need 138,000 Stellar and 1 10-star hero. To go up to V2, you need 588,000 Stellar and a 10-star hero. V3, 1.46 million and a 10-star, and then V4, 2.75 million and a 10-star. That totals 4.935 million Stellar and 4 10-stars in total. I've put puppets here. It doesn't have to be puppets. It could be any 10-star hero, obviously, so just bear that in mind. And if you want to reset it, you can do at any point by just clicking the green button. They don't need to be fully V4'd. They can just be V1, and you can reset it for 500 gems. You get everything back. The puppets that you get back, because you don't get given back heroes, right? You get given back puppets, which look like these, will always be the same faction of the hero whose imprints they're on. So if you have a dark hero and you do this and you regress it, you will get back dark puppets and your E5 hero. If you regress a Transcendence hero, you get back the Transcendence hero, and then you get back puppets, only if you're regressing here from the V4 stage. This is a great way of getting trans puppets. Some people like them to be HP sponges in really early void campaigns, so it's a really solid way of doing it. But bear in mind, you can't get your imprints back once you've activated the tree, so you can't reset them once you've activated your tree of origin. That just means that you have to fully regress the hero and take them back down to basics. This is the difference from E5 to V4. For one, you do unlock the tree of origin, which is here. Secondly, your skills go up from level 3 to level 4, so they all get more powerful. And your first V4 unlocks the Cloud Island, so you can start putting your heroes in homes and giving them tenants. Transcendence imprints. So your first V4 is probably going to be like a base hero. Your second or third will probably be a Transcendence hero. And when this happens, the third node on each one turns into something special. They are the imprints. Very powerful, and they are the way that you can change up your hero massively. This is what they consist of. There is offensive and defensive buffs. And it's armor break, precision, crit damage, holy damage, skill damage. And then defensively, armor, block, damage reduction, control immunity. You can pick 3 of any of these. There's no like unlock needed. They're just all unlocked as soon as you've got a V4 hero. That's Transcendence. And you pick 3 of any of them, no duplicates allowed. So you can't unfortunately double up, right? Now, what do I recommend? Take this with a huge grain of salt because it is so account dependent. I even put double star, right? But the general rule of thumb would be that your main damage dealer is going to have full offensive imprints, and your supports are going to have 3 defensive imprints. So offensive ones for early game is likely to be either precision or armor break, topped up with crit damage and holy damage. The defensive ones would be block or armor, and then damage reduction and control immunity. As you go through the game, there is different ways. Check out my Star Spawn guide to see certain ways that you can do it, of building up things like armor break and precision and crit damage and holy damage. So it might be that your account particularly has a lot of armor break on it naturally, so therefore you wouldn't want to pick the armor break imprint. Or you might have loads of excess precision, in which case you might want the armor break. You might have built up loads of crit damage from different treasures and artifacts and stones and all that stuff, so you might not need this. But yes, that's why it's account dependent. But if you're stuck and struggling, this is just a solid way of doing it, right? But yeah, so that's this part of the video all done. With V4 in place, you can activate the tree. further increasing your skills powers with extra effects, i.e. sublimations. There is going to be a Tree of Origin guide coming out within a week of this video releasing, so make sure that you like and sub so you can check that out. If you're watching in the future, it will already be out, so make sure you check that out. And then a week on from that, we will do our Destiny video so we can see all about that. But anyway, I appreciate you guys and girls watching. Please stay safe. VH out.